They gave me food from the chanchos to my brother for something I shouldn't have done. Please, I want you to not say my name. This is very, very dangerous. I'm from Uruguay and I come from a family of peasants who get up before the sun comes out and work on the land without asking too much. This happened more than 25 years ago, but I'm still afraid. They saw the greater example of everyone. When our parents died, being old, but they didn't have me old, he took a place without a peddler. He was a father, he was a support, he was an authority, and he was a refuge. I was a teenager when I started to notice that something was wrong. One day I spoke to some guys who weren't here. They arrived in a truck, they were in the woods, they went out of the place for the camp, they were arguing. I just understood what they were talking about, but the climate was strange, heavy, and with time my brother started to change. He didn't sleep at night, he was walking all day with a gun and all the noise they made was looking through the window. With the time the police fell and there were floods. But not anywhere. Imagine that our field had 2,000 hectares. But in a specific place they found what nobody wanted to see. An illegal plant of marijuana, huge, organized as an empire. I had built a stone room to protect it. Everything was planned. My brother started to change. I was afraid because I knew someone had been deflated. Although they paid very well for what they did. I knew he was trapped, that in any moment he would come to the end. One night we called apart and he spoke to me seriously, like never before. He told me, "You have to go to the countryside. Talk to you missions to the house of the guys, because here it is not safe." I never really understood what was going on, but today I realize. I always did it. I spent time in that time, there were no cell phones, no networks, no quick forms of knowing anything. One day my brother simply disappeared, he got lost. No one knew anything more. They didn't find him in hospitals, routes, or in neighboring towns. Everything was very strange. Years later, he was a neighbor who had a small boy next to our camp, and he cleaned the place between the mud and the remains, and he found a human jaw. He never knew, and he could not confirm that he was my brother. Anthropology, forensic, he could not decipher that. Our version is this. They said he disappeared, they erased him from the land, they gave him to eat the chanchos, those animals that don't even leave you bones because they had been slaughtered. Another one says that he escaped from another country, that he started from scratch, but what we knew was that it wasn't like that. He could have looked for us for so long. My brother didn't have children. He only left his wife. She still lives. And until today, it seems to me that she keeps a secret. We have a hug, brother. Greetings from Uruguay. I hope you can tell my story. I think I'll be netted. A lot of people sleep on this part. But in a specific place they found what nobody wanted to see. An illegal plant of marijuana, huge, organized as an empire. I had built a stone room to protect it. Con este resumen finalizamos, espero que la idea esté más clara, nos vemos muy pronto, hasta la próxima.